Going on? Look, y'all, go as long as I can, but it's been thundering and I don't know, dry lightning for the past couple of few 5 or 6 hours. So I just like to get out here in nature, but right now nature is telling me to keep my black ass inside. Now, with that being said, really quickly, a lot of females, yeah, you see that stuff going on in the background. A lot of females self sabotage. Okay, yeah, I've been waiting for this storm to pass, but it seems like it just keeps, lightning in the same spot for hours. Now, I'm sure that's completely natural and that's the way it's supposed to be, but I thought the storms normally move. Um, well, anyway, and the dogs have been barking like crazy tonight as well. But anyway, I'm sure it's a regular storm. Like I was saying, a lot of females self sabotage, y'all. Um, how do I explain this? You guys hit that like button. A lot of them study the men that they like. Now, some of these women study the men that they like just for monetary reasons. They study you because they don't really have conversation. Women don't really know how to talk to men to keep them engaged. And the only way to keep other women that are hurt and burnt and still on the internet all day is to pander to them by talking bad about men, because these hurt women, they want to blame everyone else but themselves. So it's super simple to do. So you have the pandering, hurt, broken female that just likes to do this all day long. Study you, take notes, jot down how men move, how Sigmas move. Again, a lot of these are content creators. They want to, have the wittiest comebacks. So of course they're going to study a guy like me who shuts people down on a regular basis. So that way they can pretty much shut down any guy on any panel if they're able to study somebody like me that comes up with all kind of witty stuff, have all kind of talking points. See, they're not good on the fly. They're not giving you original thought. What a lot of women do is give you regurgitated information or whatever they seen, heard, read, or studied, right? You can just off the fly just, this is what it is, this is where you're wrong, da 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 da. They can't do that. You ever notice, like on these panels and podcasts, these women will have regurgitated information, well studied, and start running their mouth, and then the guy will ask them a question that they haven't studied yet, and they just completely glitch up. They don't know what to say because it requires thought, and they don't want to seem stupid. So, and they haven't studied it, so they just kind of like, they pause. Whereas a man's going to be like giving some original thought to whatever's asked of him. That's why I'm telling you, like right now, man, you're being studied like crazy, and women have been doing this for quite some time. Oh yeah. Now, normally we don't really care or pay attention to women because they haven't really been dangerous until like the past 10 years or so. But like in the past 5, you can really tell where there's a lot of legislation behind them. They've completely hijacked and colonized marriage. It's done. It's over. You know what I'm saying? For men, there's, they got the law behind them. Watching a video, which I'm glad my brother Moon sent it to me, where a lawyer was talking this great knowledge. He was speaking about how marriage is dead and why it is, and he, links things together, just talking about how, like men, we are providers and protectors, and women provide emotional support, um, spiritual support, adding to your peace. So basically, it's nothing tangible. So when it comes to divorce, the court system can force you to continue to protect and provide. But since all you brought was a bunch of emotional shit, you know what I'm saying, and some coochie, they can't make, her give anything. Really bad system that's going on, and with the women that you would be attracted to still studying you, it takes a strong woman not to study the kind of men that she finds attractive online. It takes a strong woman because I see so many of them doing it, and some of them do it just, again, not in a malicious way. They just know I'm a smart guy. I come up with great talking points, and they kind of use it as a base to come up with more talking points. That's cool, I guess. Some women, though, they use me as a muse to come up with all kind of counter content and verbiage to whatever I say. So in a way, I'm kind of setting up dudes, man, when it comes to these kind of vicious leftover females. It can't be helped, right? And then there's women that actually find you attractive, but they're studying you. So, so what happens is, all right, this is what I mean by study, right? Okay, I'm a content creator. So let's say a female content creator likes me. Well, let's say she's been watching me for a while. What women can't do is separate their personal life from their work. That's what I get online, and they rant about these relationship or one night stands or what. So this chick is just running her. She studied me for a while, and she wants to approach me. All right, let's say she works up the nerve enough to some kind of way get in touch with me, like one of my videos or something. I go back and like hers, and she comes back and like 2 or 3 of mine. It's flowing now. Now I'm gonna ask her, have you watched my content? Now any woman that's watched me for a while know I'm gonna ask this, and she's gonna either say yes or no. Now if she says no, if it ever slips out of her mouth that she did, like later on or whatever, I'm done. You already lied to me for no reason. I don't care if it's 2 years down the road. I don't care if it's 6 months. You're done. You're gone. I'm not even going to give you room to wiggle out of it or nothing. You're a liar, and you manipulated your way into my life and into my energy. You got to go. Okay? And see, women know I'm like this. So what happened is women watch me, and they make counter content sometimes without even knowing it. So like I'll have spiritual chicks or prophetic word women or dating coaches that'll use me like an archetype and a muse. And then they'll make counter content to the things I say and the things I do. But then they end up finding me attractive. So what I'll do is, if they tell me they're a content creator, I'm gonna go to your content. And if it looks like you're using my archetype, well, what do you mean by using your archetype? Well, vaguely describe me. What's going on? What's going on? Vaguely describe me, describe the circumstances I'm going through currently, and then do the female thing, which is give unsolicited advice. See, this is how they try to get slick. See, they know I would never allow them to give me their raggedy, funky ass leftover advice. So what they do is they run back to their channels and then critique me, right, with saying my name. And then, hope that I won't notice. No, I'm super tapped in. I will pick up on the fact that you thought it was cool, it was cute and cool to critique my archetype without saying my name. And I'm not going to say nothing to you. You'll be just messaging me, and I'm just going to fade away and completely ghost you. And see, a lot of female content creators know this. I've said it multiple times. So they're just going to keep stalking me from a distance and have to watch me grow, watch me look better, be better, and watch other women that didn't sit around stalking me for months to a year, watching my growth, and then have the gall enough to sit there and critique me while I was going through it, or sit there and try to give unsolicited advice, not knowing, how to keep their legs closed and stop from having children out of wedlock, but they're going to try to tell me how I should have went through whatever I went through. They're crazy. This is what they do. Hey, what's going on, Lala? What's going on, sweetheart? This is what they do. And this is why, a lot of them, look, man, I'm super tapped in. I can tell when jokers, females are dropping content, talking about crushing on me and stuff. I can tell when they're watching me and using my words. Because their punishment's going to be they'll never be able to approach me. You'll never be able to say nothing because I'm going to call you out. I'm going to be like, hey, this video right here that you published in August. Yeah, what's going on? What does this mean? When you're critiquing someone in this video, oh no, it's just a vague video. I'm just critiquing energies. Who is you channeling? I just was channeling all the energies. What does that mean? What does that mean? Demonic energies? What are you talking about? Right? You weren't thinking about nobody in particular or no group in particular when you were talking about, this man won't accept your advice. This man, if he would have, then you could have helped him avoid blase, 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 right? Right? See, I can see and read between lines. So if you're a woman and you reach out to me and I go through your videos and you're talking vaguely about some male archetype that sounds like me, then I know that you're sitting there with your stankin' ass watching me and thinking it's okay to critique whatever the fuck I'm doing and how God is leading me. But you can never approach me directly about it because you know I'll put you in your stinking ass place. So you run right to your channel and make all that goofy ass content, but you can never approach me because I'll go through your content and I will call you out on it. And this is what I mean by them being stuck. They then studied me. They're probably decent women. Probably even women after studying me long enough know that they're my type, but they've studied me too much and they ran their mouth online too much. They ran their mouth online too much. They know I'll put two and two together because they couldn't stay out of their ego. Studying the man, making content about that guy vaguely and hoping he doesn't put two and two together. Listen, God loves me. Let me tell you how much God loves me. I had to go to a follow-up appointment for my son after his surgery, and I told you I got into it with that surgeon. Do you know that normally people have to, like when you go in for a follow-up, they text you, call you, text you again, call you again? I got none of that. And just so happened one day, something like normally, something said in my mind, you need to set up that appointment for your son's follow-up. So I called the hospital and said, hey, I got to set up a follow-up appointment. They're like, it's today, in an hour. Dropped everything, ran to the hospital, got him down there just in time. That's God. That's how God looks out for me. They were looking at me crazy too, like, how did this still make it? We didn't send them no notification. I had a good conversation with them in there, getting no notification. Guess what? I've gotten notifications for his next appointment and the one after, the calls and the text messages. See? Someone dropped the ball unintentionally or intentionally, but God picked it up and handed it to me. So why did I just got out of the shower. I just got through working on TikTok, just got out of the shower, about to go live tube. I was about to go live. And something in my head was like, you need to set up your son's appointment. It was like 12 something in the afternoon. I called them up and they're like, yeah, you got it 2 o'clock. I'm like, what? Of course, I'll be right there. I had to go get my son from school. Still made it there, wasn't even late. Man, I'm telling you, when God reassures you like that, why would I be worried about anything? So, whenever I get a hinkling, like, a lot of videos pop up my feed, but a lot of y'all don't know I'm an engineer, and I know how algorithms work, and I know why some of you people are popping up feed when I don't even watch your content. See, I know, right? So I don't say nothing though, and I let you continue. You obsess over me and make all this content. I know that you're getting more obsessed and more into me, and you can never even approach me as a friend. You ran your mouth too much online. You know I'll put two together, so you have to consistently watch me from a distance, a safe distance. Because if you ever were to reach out, I don't give a shit in what kind of capacity. Once I go through your content and I see that you are some stinking ass leftover female, call yourself watching my shit, going back to your channel and telling me what I should be doing? Oh, no, 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 no. How the hell are you going to tell me what I should be doing? How in the hell you females get off thinking that you're going to correct me? The one that God led through Iraq twice. The one that's raising his son by himself without complaining about it. Staying in shape, motivating people to stay in shape, getting out here dropping content like no other. Ain't nobody else dropping content like I do. Don't nobody go live across 8 platforms at one time like I do. No one drops vertical and landscape videos at the same time like I do. Okay? No one's working like I do. Period. Period. So when you're describing me vaguely, and the way you describe me, the shoulders, you know what I'm saying, this whole area, the neck, I know who y'all are talking about. Again, I just don't say nothing because I know the sweetest revenge is the fact that you can never speak to me ever in your life. And if you do, if you get ballsy enough to think that I didn't know it was you, when I break it down to you and make you regret life, ooh, you're going to be missing out on some sleep. You're going to be having some nightmares. You thought you was slick. You thought you was slick. I just don't let none of your opinions get to me. For you to be watching me consistently and then thinking that you can critique me lets me know that you're a leftover female without a man at the house. Ooh, so sad. Too bad. Don't care. Keep watching my fine black ass rise to my glory like I told you I was going to. I am going to be rich. I am going to be famous. And I'm going to take care of all my family that rock with me. And you females are going to have to watch from a distance. You're never going to be able to approach me. And when you, I'm going to put you back in your place. You'll wish you never watched any of my content. What's going on? What's going on, fam? How you doing? I am going to make sure I continue to unite the fellas and the ladies that rock with men that, ladies that know that men are supposed, and that we get our guidance from God, and that women, just by looking around, look for guidance from everyone. Just by looking around, you're all online running your mouths. You'll see women online way more than you see men doing this, even though men are leaders. You'll see women telling other women what a real man is, what a real man will do. How she knows she ain't got one, right? But it makes you feel better. So since you're all broken, traumatized, and in your ego and refuse, you get to get online and trauma bond with some freaking loser that has some vendetta again, that might just want all the coochie to herself. You don't know. But you listen to women online consistently saying bad things about men and saying all men. No, all men. It's disgusting. God don't like it. Men don't. And that's where we're walking away. Period, point blank. Seeing too many videos where you're starting to realize it and you're starting to cope, talking about women walking away and women are single by choice. You're so single by choice, but you won't stop talking about men. You're studying men. You study men. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. Salute to everybody in the tribe in here right now. But y'all are studying men. You cannot date the men that you're... What is the point in studying us? I hope y'all drop some content, because y'all avoid this every time it comes up when one of the men say it. And some of the women are saying it too. Some of the women are saying it now too. So if the women are saying it, that's when you're going to have to address it. Why are you studying so much? You know what I'm saying? Why? I'm going to have to clip out what Danica Marie was talking about today, because she took this a little bit further. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was pretty dope. Why are y'all studying dudes like y'all do? What's the goal here? What's the goal here? Why this keeps happening, man? Why does this disconnect? It must be that storm or something. Yeah, it must be that storm. I'm gonna get up out of here pretty soon. It's starting to rain. Look, like I'll have a full study in me, right? It'll be like a reader or something, and because it's storming, like, yeah, this divine masculine, Mother Nature doesn't like him, and they're weird as hell. Where are y'all getting with this? Get up out of here. You have no man. You're getting online, trauma bonding with each other. I guess it's just for the views. I guess you're just using women to make money. What's the point? When women are saying that y'all are decentering men, when you go that far to say things like that, you're really not doing anything but making men your focal point. Now it's your focal point of avoiding them. You're obsessed with men. It's just the way that it is. You look, man, I can go pretty much all day and not even thinking about women like that. Like, not unless it's about business or something like that. Y'all, man, y'all be over here mixing business with pleasure and thinking about the kind of dudes that you want to be with while you're working, while you're at home, while you're making content. Using the men that you find attractive as a muse to make content. But how are you going to end up with one of us if you're using us as muses? Like, you can't use us in that kind of way. All the sneaky stuff y'all do. Instead of just coming right out and, asking for what you want and getting a man to actually, guide you and lead you and bounce ideas off of, you want to sit here and just study men. Look, we're going to go more in depth on this when I get back inside, because this might be a short one out here. I'm not going to have any lightning striking nowhere near me. You know what I'm saying? I love the nature. I love being out here at night with you guys after my son finally goes to sleep, but I am not going to be out here if it's lightning. But you guys let me know what you think. Man, do you think that's natural? You think it's natural? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's about my sign to go ahead and head them up and move them out, you guys. I told you, I'm not fooling around with this storm being right behind me. But anyway, I will be going live from the desk. When it storms out here on this mountain, it seemed like some supernatural shit. I'll be having to tell people, don't be afraid, because when it starts lightning out here, it be rattling the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like biblical type stuff. Anyway, Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. You females studying me, I see a lot of y'all lashing out in the comment section. I guess the things that I'm saying now is so egregious to you that you feel like you need to say something about it. All of you out of whatever hiding place you've been in, I have never had this many females going crazy in the comments. However, you're getting cooked up, man. We're cooking y'all. I wanted you to come out of hiding. I've been waiting on y'all to come out. I haven't cooked, you know what I'm saying, no one in a really good way in quite some time. So when y'all decide to say something in the comments feeling safe, no, I'm going to say something because you're a woman. I gotta get up out of here. You're a woman. You can't help yourself. You're going to want to read it. I don't read the crap y'all type in there. Why would I read it? I don't care. You mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to read nothing you're saying. But I am going to say something that's going to have you reading it, thinking about it, and contemplating life. You'll be like, why did my mother just swallow? Why did my dad leave me running down the back of my mother's left thigh underneath her supple booty cheek, 304 booty cheek? You know what I'm saying? And that way I'd have to deal with listening to this man and his words that put me in my place. Oh yeah, not playing with y'all, man. I'm cooking you up. You know, but you guys do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button. I got a couple appointments tomorrow, man. Gonna be pretty busy, so I might be up pretty late dropping content, so tomorrow during the day I can business without feeling like I didn't get things done. But everything that you do, they're studying. If you're at the job and you know you got women around, they're studying you. If you're posting anything up on as a man, they're studying you, man. They're studying you, and they feel bad about it because they know they can never approach you. Well, maybe some of you guys, but not me, because I'm gonna pay attention to it. I'm gonna notice it. But anyway, y'all, I appreciate y'all doing a live stream. Drop a comment, share the live stream. Again, like I said, let me know what you guys think. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You know you want to. Love and light, I'm out. Gotta get up out of here.